The Field Marshal is waiting for news. I've got reports from 4 other teams who have successfully destroyed supply convoys. But one team still hasn't checked in.
Is everything all right?
It was.
Sorry for interrupting. Whatever it is you're doing out here, but there's something we need you to handle.
Members of the Dark Council have insisted on sharing their concerns about the hidden chain. Particularly the alarming increase in violent attacks on non-Mandalorian targets.
They want a meeting with you. Yesterday, if possible.
This is a matter for the Mandalorians and their allies to address.
They've got it in their heads that you know something that'll make it all go away, and even if you can't, they want to hear it straight from you.
It certainly doesn't help that the increased surveillance of Shay's movements has provided nothing useful since she disappeared.
We had some of our best people tailing her. But if Mandalore the Avenger doesn't want to be found...
Her absence during all of this has the potential to paint us in a very poor light.
Shay is leaving me little choice. This may be the moment to inform the rest of the Dark Council about this.
The situation is less than ideal, of course, but involving the Dark Council may only invite further complications.
Speaking of, looks like our delay tactics didn't work.
They're more insistent than I thought. I'll find a suitable room for the meeting. Everything will be ready when you are.
How kind of you to spare us a moment of your time. Your associates were adamant that there was no way to work this discussion into your schedule, no matter how many times I reminded them of your commitment to the Dark Council. You and I share something that few others can truly understand. What it means to lead, to be the one who must make the hardest decisions. Like how to deal with assets who create more trouble than they are worth.
I've dispatched a task force to monitor the activity of these hidden chain Mandalorians, as well as those who oppose them. They tread perilously close to violating Imperial jurisdiction. This troublesome little quarrel among the Mandalorians, it cannot continue.
All that effort, only to come to the same conclusion I presented in an extensive report about the hidden chain assault on Ord Mantell.
Darth Zarian is right. This war among the Mandalorians cannot be allowed to spread further. We will end it if we must, by any means necessary.
Fear is irrelevant. These Mandalorians on both sides encroach where they are not welcome. We make no allowances for anyone. no matter how powerful their allies.
The truth of the matter is, we have given those who are still loyal to Shea Vizsla ample opportunity to deal with this issue. What can you tell us about their progress? Can Mandalore guarantee an end to the war before our hand is forced? Whatever that is, certainly it can wait.
It's me. I think I just found a way to get Darth Nul's holocron away from Heta. Well, we won't know if it's a solid lead until we look into it, will we? I can't give you all the details over holocron. Too many ears listening. Meet me on Meksha. When you get here, stop by the Slugfall Cantina. I'll leave you something to help find me. You made it. Not that I thought you wouldn't, I'm just relieved is all. No, it's just... My brother and I used to hide in here a lot. Rakan was always looking for a way out of chore time at the orphanage. I liked helping out, but I also liked going on adventures with Rakan, so I started hiding too. I used to dream about coming back here for him. My master never knew. I didn't want him to think that I was ungrateful, or that he'd made the wrong decision, you know, taking someone who kept looking backward. But I think he did make the wrong decision. Maybe if I'd said it sooner, none of this would be happening. Heta wouldn't have the holocron. She wouldn't have Rakan. I know. But if it wasn't for me... It doesn't matter. We're going to fix this. That holocron is dangerous. More than any of us understand. We have to get it away from Heta. The machine that she's building, it doesn't work without Darth Nul's holocron, or without the plans inside it. All we have to do is get the holocron out of there, and Heta loses both the machine and something she never should have had in the first place. And let it fall into the Empire's hands? You think that's any better? None of this matters unless we actually succeed. We'll figure out the rest later. The machine is on one of Heta's most heavily guarded ships. There's only one way on it. And that's with a specially built shuttle, one they use to round up prisoners. Well, I do care. The machine, I don't really understand how it works. Something reaches out, and it's like turning on a light, or a forgotten childhood memory rushing back. If you ever thought you once felt the Force, no matter who you've become, an outlaw, a farmer, a soldier, you feel it again. Hedda said I could help these people. Help them understand their connection to the Force. She said no one else would. She didn't say anything about making them fight in her war. Hedda will do anything to win. She doesn't understand the cost. She doesn't care. Then I guess it's a good thing I smartened up eventually. Hedda thinks this machine will just awaken powerful soldiers ready to fight for her. But the people Hedda captures, the machine revealed their connection to the Force. It doesn't make them soldiers any more than they were before. But that doesn't matter to Hedda. She wanted me to just... Even if I wanted to, I don't know how to train anyone to fight. If we don't do something, a lot of innocent people will die. We have to destroy the machine, and we have to get as many of Hedda's prisoners as we can off that ship. We can do both. I know where we can get the shuttle that we'll need. One of the Hidden Chain strike teams was sent to take captives from Huta. They must not have been too careful around the huts. They've run into trouble with the local crime lord and they're stranded there. It's a long shot. But if we can get to Huta and find out where that strike team ended up, we can steal their shuttle. It'll take us right to Hedda's machine. I don't know all the details, other than the strike team was sent to the Minbusa district. It's probably best if we head there separately. It might raise too much suspicion otherwise. I'll see you there. We have a problem. This was supposed to be simple, but it might be impossible. The Hidden Chain strike team assigned to Huta have to be somewhere in this district. But, I don't know what to do. Slaves are rebelling. The Hut in charge here locked down everything. No one's getting in or out. How do we even start looking for that shuttle? If that's how we do things, then what's the point of stopping Hedda? We'll be just like her. Let's just go. Someone has to know where to find the shuttle.
Eyes up. Look who's... Don't let her walk out of here. Don't give them any ground!
So much for getting information out of them. And I don't see the shuttle.
Hey! Over here! Thank the stars you took care of those Mandos.
They came in a shuttle. Do you know where it is?
No, but you let me out and I'll help you search for anything. One of them has to have a security key.
While I put in this security code, you can tell me about that Mandalorian shuttle.
Give her a second.
That's all right. But just so you know, wherever that shuttle is, you're not getting anywhere near it in this lockdown. Get all of us out of here, and we can help you work around all the security. That's everyone.
Is there somewhere safe you can go?
There's a pilot commissary here that the Mandos cleared out. We'll hunker down in there. We'll put our feelers out for this shuttle you're looking for, but tracking it down could take a while. We've got a few ideas to speed things up. Just ask around. Good news, we found that shuttle. Bad news, it's locked up tight in the Tabana gas refinery. I don't know if I should tell you this, but I know a way in. Get into the gas tunnels and look for crates with red markings. They'll lead you right into the refinery.
The Mandalorians who came here. Where is their shuttle?
How dare you! Invading my home! Disrupting my business! These ungrateful wretches belong to me! I'll have your head for leading them astray!
If that were true, you would have done it already. Or perhaps you should have hired security with better aim.
You will not question the potency of my personal detail. Do you have any idea how much they're worth? The hot cocktail will not look kindly on this act of aggression. Your Imperial friends will regret what you have done here. I will personally ensure it. They will rue the day you dared to challenge the majestic Yusingu.
Don't do it.
Here! This way!
What's going on? Who are you?
No time for that! You're looking for a Mando shuttle, right? I know where to find it.
How did you...
Just come on! What other option do you have?
Fine. Move.
No, wait! We can help you!
I've got this! If you want to help, the best way is to get to our safe house. I'll explain more there. Get to the tunnels. I'll tell you over comms how to get there. Now go! Hurry!
Oh, you're here. Adi told me you were coming. He'll be here soon. Neither do we.
Racket. We lost Treva. In the courtyard.
Blast it! She was our only way into the alarm systems.
I know. But I'm hoping these fine people can help us pick up the slack. Quick introductions. I'm Adi. This is Racket. Pretty sure we know who you are. But what do we call you?
I'm, Sahar.
Great. You probably noticed, but we're trying to get a lot of people out from under the tail of Yusindu, our esteemed employer. You also probably noticed it's not going well. That I did. Word's getting around. Some of our people back in town said that you were looking for a Mando shuttle. As fate would have it, you're after the same thing we are. More or less. The shuttle is in the refinery's hangar, the same place we're trying to get into. We've spent months working out a way to break in, but after that explosion, we're short a lot of the people we needed to make this work. You help us see this through, and we'll all get into that hangar. Right to that Mando shuttle you're looking for. I promise the only way we're getting in there is if we work together. Yusindu locked everything down once he realized we were fighting our way out. Like clockwork.
When Mandalorians showed up, we thought that was the end. Turns out they had nothing to do with Yusindu.
He locked up the Mando shuttle, the one you're after, in the refinery hangar, along with every ship, speeder, and cargo loader in the district. There are enough shuttles in there to get all of us out of here. Off Huta. To freedom. We just need to get into that hangar.
You will. We'll help you. Right?
If it helps, what we need to be done should be very simple for the two of you.
The same can't be said if you decide to take on Yusindu and his infinite number of goons on your own. We need to get them out of the way.
We also need to make sure our people can defend themselves against any surprises that might be waiting in the hangar.
We've tried this enough times to have worked out all the kinks. If we're going to hit Yusindu where it hurts, we need weapons, explosives, ways to take out his fancy guards.
We really only need enough to clear a safe path to the shuttles.
We know exactly what needs to be done. We just need the bodies to do it.
And we need to help them stay alive in the process. We've got everything broken down over here. Give it a look when you're ready to get started.
We're ready. We've never been so ready. If we don't move now, we're never going to get another shot like this.
Oh, there is one more thing. Sahar, can you take a look at the encryption tokens on our comm frequencies? We can't risk Yusindu's people slicing into our chatter. I get the feeling you know a thing or two about the subject.
Oh, of course. I'll be right back.
This has all been hard on her. Every thought in her head is darkened by our struggle. And the struggles of another. But helping people seems to mend her broken resolve a bit.
Everything you've done so far will slow down Yusindu's reinforcements, but it won't last forever. If we're gonna pull this off before the slug's backup can get past our defenses, we'll need to split up for the last phase of the plan. That means you're on your own. Can you handle that? Could you at least pretend to give a damn? If we mess up, all you lose is some Mando shuttle. Our entire future is tied up in this. Audie's going to get the hangar's freight elevator up and running. That'll get enough people inside to overwhelm the security teams that are already there.
Which means more people on those shuttles, and more people out of this swamp.
I'll be running point on the turret defenses, making sure those are shut down before we get into the hangar.
You, my friend, have the most important job of all.
Even when we control the hangar, our window of time to get out of there is too short. We can't manually input destination coordinates into every shuttle.
If you get into the control tower, you can transmit destination codes to everyone all at once. I'll send the coordinates once we're on the move.
I've done repairs on the control tower's console before. It can be a little finicky. Let me walk you through how to make it work if you run into any problems.
While you two do that, I'll go check on Sahar.
Here. Do not tell Audie I gave you this. I don't like it either, but I have to do this. Just put these coordinates into the control tower console when it's time. The shuttle coordinates Audie's going to send you, they go to Rhodia. He thinks we'll all be safe there, but the Hutts took him when he was a kid. He hasn't been back since. We won't know anybody. We'll have nothing. It won't be home. The coordinates I gave you will take us to an Evakai rebel camp on Huta. I've already made contact with them. They're willing to take us in, if we pull our weight. I'm not complicating it. This should be the real plan. If we leave, we have our freedom. Then what? What good will it do if we just leave Evakar to the Hutts? It doesn't belong to them. Please, don't make me beg. I can't run away like Audie wants me to.
Looks like everyone knows what they've got to do. Ready?
Time to go. Got a problem here. There's a safety protocol that keeps overriding all of my attempts at overloading the turrets.
Same here. Every time I slice past the lockdown operation, I get a warning that the elevator can't run until the emergency systems have been turned off.
Are you kidding me? When did you Sindu install safety features?
I don't know, but if I don't figure this out soon, a whole lot of people aren't getting out of here with us.
And if that rotten slug gets wind of what we're doing before I knock out these turrets, we're all going to have a bad time.
Don't worry, we'll figure this out. We don't have time to reach both of them.
I'll be here.
What in the blazes do I do about these turrets?
You've got this. And the second we're done here, I'm coming to help you.
I've got a few ideas, but just hope for the best.
There's a panel.
I found the panel, but nothing is working.
Flip that circuit. That'll fool the system into thinking there's been a power cut.
Done. Adi?
That did it! Lockdown's lifted!
Where's Audie? Audie!
No. Racket, go. This chance is all we're gonna get. Earth, please. It's up to you to protect them. I know you can.
How do I do any of this without you? Audie! How am I supposed to protect them? I couldn't even protect him.
I am so sorry, but you can't give up.
I can't do this alone.
We can't just leave her like this.
Yes, I can. And if you don't shut up, I'll leave you too. What's the plan once we're aboard? How do we find the holocron? I could do this easily without you. I should have left you on Huta.
Maybe you should have. They lost Audie. After all that, he's just... gone. I feel like we made things worse.
You are far too soft, even for a Jedi.
If you say so.
I need to know the plan, Sahar.
The system's access room is right next to the shuttle bay. We need to get to it fast. I have the codes to shut off alarms, comms, area restrictions, anything that could slow us down. And anything that can keep Heta from sending the rest of her fleet after us.
Whatever you're going to do, make sure you do it quickly. If you do this, word will get back to Heta and your brother. They'll know it was you.
I know.
Come on.
It's her! Get away from them!
No! I'm not going to hurt you!
Don't listen to her. Everyone stand your ground.
We need to get them back to the shuttle.
We're not going anywhere with either of you.
No! They can't...
Heta Cole built this?
Not just her. If I hadn't... No! Rakan! Enough!
Don't you dare speak! Disgusting, worthless filth! I see what you are. You tricked Heta. Blinded her with your Jedi sorcery. Turned her away from me. Now you betray her! You betray me! This is why you came back. Why you couldn't stay away. There was still something left to take from me.
What did I take from you?
Everything!
I gave you everything. I turned my back on my friends, on my home, to find you. To fix a mistake that someone else made. I taught you what no one else would. I went against everything I believe in to follow your field marshal. I'm done, Rakan. Heta's not going to hurt anyone else. We're taking the holocron.
This isn't the time for family drama. We need to focus on what we came here to do.
Go. Now. Rakan, you're going to die if you keep listening to Heta. And for what? Will she even notice? We can fix this. Both of us. Rakan! Stop!
You were always weak, Sahar! You can't even face me alone!
Reactor core defense systems have been initialized.
I told Heta not to trust you! Now she will see the truth!
I don't care about her, Rakan!
Reactor core containment systems damaged. Electronic outflow incidents may occur.
You led Heta off the true path!
I didn't even want this! I just wanted to help you!
Reactor core containment systems deteriorating. Urgent repairs necessary.
Don't do this! We'll all die!
I don't care! If that's what it takes to stop you from ruining Heta's plans!
Reactor core containment systems. Meltdown imminent. All hands abandon ship.
wish the fall had killed you! I'm not finished with you! There will be nothing left of you! Why won't you die? Enough! You're not leaving this ship, even if I have to destroy it.
Sahar! We have to move!
No! Help me! What are you doing? Help me!
Out! Now!
And go down with the ship? Not a chance!
This is going to be close!
Yeah, but how long before those Mandalorians track us down again?
I can't believe the wayward Padawan had it in her to actually strike against the hidden chain. Where is she now? She's of no further use to us, and she cannot be allowed to return to the Republic.
Dead, I hope. The ship was destroyed, and she didn't make it out.
No great loss. Let us consider that loose end secured. After all, she was nothing more than a means to recovering Darth Nul's holocron. Where is it?
Right here, of course. Whatever Malgus and Heta Cole had planned for this, it's ours now.
So much worry and irritation. For that. And now you simply hold it in the palm of your hand. I trust that it will soon find its way home to the Empire.
We'll need to have as many eyes on this as possible. It's too important not to.
Indeed. As for your esteemed guests, I expect you will take them to Korriban. Immediately.
They face death either way. Better they attempt the trials for a chance at proper training.
An austere assessment, but I am pleased that you agree. I will personally ensure overseers are sent to collect them, along with anyone who can assist your efforts with Nul's holocron. I will be in touch. Krovos out.
Jakaya, I owe you an apology. With the first whisper of betrayal, you said to rein in the clans. I should have listened. But I'll cut you a deal. You don't say I told you so? Then I won't either. We needed someone suited to all the practical nonsense of leadership. I told you that wasn't me. If Heta continues, we lose everything. All of us, the Republic and the Sith, will destroy the Mandoade no matter whose banner they carry. Shielding us from an outside threat, ensuring our future, is something I can do. It's what I will do. I need to stop Heta, and there's only one person who can tell me how to find her. The reason that Sith Bezbetrash ended up in her hands.
said so, Jakaya. I hope you understand.